In That Guy is a Genius news, inventor Tom Lombardi has created what he calls the Lucky Charms cereal sifter. Yes, finally someone has figured out a way to separate the marshmallows from the healthier parts. Says the hero, quote, the holes are sized to catch most charms. You should be able to sift more than 90% of them. Jonah, could this be the best idea ever or the greatest idea ever? I'm not sure.
No, it's the next generation one that comes with a free insulin shot. That's really great.
Leanne, this is the type of innovation that can get the economy back on track, don't you agree?
Absolutely. Personally, I was not a Lucky Charms eater, but I think it's a brilliant move for people who really don't want to sit there and pick out all the Lucky Charms.
Yeah. Jesse, what do you make of this? Are you here to crush our incredible
First
discovery?
of all, like, they already sell those. Like, you can buy marshmallows. Like, I don't know if that guy went on the internet before
Yeah, but what's
he
the
made
fun
this
in
thing.
that?
You just buy the marshmallows.
I don't know. Is that true?
I'm telling you, I have done it.
I don't know if I should trust somebody dressed like Herman Munster on a bender.
Oh, you son of a... Oh, we're doing it again. No, I think that what this guy, like, the most amazing thing, what you're not talking about, what this machine does in fact do, is that you can put a porno video in there and it will edit out the plot.
Oh!
Get right to the good
That's
music.
the idea.
Gets
America
right
needs
to the
get
good
back
music.
on top.
Bill, you actually picked the Lucky Charms out and then placed them in your hair.
Yes.
Why is that?
Decorative adornments. I like that kind of stuff. But I looked at this and I thought, what kind of a mind would come up with something so beneficial to society?
Yeah.
What genius of a mind would come up with something that had not been come up before and make the world better for it? And then I got forwarded this email from our PA, Mike, when he asked to get permission to use the photo. Mike, I am a big fan of the show, and you have permission to use anything you'd like for the story. Thanks for such a fun show. Tom Lombardi, the very inventor of this thing, is a Red-Eye fan. Greg.
You know
Nice.
what? That further proves that people who watch Red Eye are stone cold geniuses.
Thank you, or just stoned.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Can I talk about one thing? It's an important point. Oh, and let's just see.
Well, I was just going to say, and the Red Eye fans, because they're huge fans of yours, will probably be very supportive when you, in your little sweater, decide to come out of the tiny cabinet.
That he fits into so nicely, right?
Here's the thing. This Lucky Charms thing is an analogy for life. You can't have all the marshmallows. I mean, in order to enjoy the marshmallows, you got to have that other crappy stuff that's made out of grains.
It's like yin and yang.
Yeah, but you know,
Exactly.
like you enjoy that money. Whenever when you were a kid, you used to spoon the Lucky Charms. It was great when you got one of those little guys in with those ugly things. But if you take all those ugly things away, if you take away all the ugly people, then beautiful people are pointless. You need to have the ugly people so people like me can shine.
Okay, here's a big problem,
It's a
though.
very special red eye.
Big problem with General Mills' marketing team for being like, we're going to call the marshmallows charms and the grain things ugly things.
I know.
That really hurt them.
Yeah.
It made us just want the marshmallow.
But you're right. Watching the terrible acting when the pizza is delivered makes me appreciate the remainder of the pornography.
It's true about everything.
Right.
It's true about everything in life. So I don't know. I mean, at first I thought this was a great invention, and I thought, man, this guy is probably the Antichrist by doing this, because it's gonna cause people to apply this sensibility to everything.
Can I rephrase my argument then? It's clear that all Red-Eye fans are the Antichrist.
I mean, it'd be like going out and buying a car,
brushstroke.
and it's nothing but wheels.
No, that's exactly what it's like. That's why we're so dumbfounded right now.
Or
Delicious marshmallows.
delicious marshmallows. All right, we're going to close things out with the post-game wrap-up from TV's Andy Levy, and to see clips of recent shows, foxnews.com/redeye. I'll see you back here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the 5. Coming up tomorrow on the next Red Eye, return appearances from Vice Magazine's Michael Moynihan, former White House Press Secretary Dana Perino, and Go Proud Chairman Chris Barron.
Who's half naked?
Back to TV's Andy Levy for the post-game wrap-up.
Thanks. Hey, Jonah, what brings you to New York?
I'm just such a huge fan of your Twitter account. I wanted to meet you in person.
Oh, cool.
Wow, nice.
What a nice thing to say.
Gross.
Well, you said sarcasm doesn't work on the show. I wanted to test it.
Yeah, no, and it doesn't. That seemed completely sincere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leanne, is it true you have a lingerie line?
I do have a lingerie line out. It just came out about 2 weeks ago, and you can go to elegantmoments.com and find it there. But I also started a nonprofit, so anybody out there with a good heart that wants to give back to our military families in need, go to heroesandpatriots.net. Thank you.
Elegant Moments.
Yeah.
Elegant Moments.
No one ever calls it what guys would want it to be called.
And what would that be, Greg?
I can't say it here.
Well, first of all, that would be moment, not moments. Jesse, any upcoming gigs?
Yeah, Tacoma Comedy Club, Tacoma, Washington, November 3rd through the 5th. Go to it.
Excellent. You're going to be opening for Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog?
Yeah, probably. What?
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
Don't throw a curveball at me at the last second
Sorry,
of the show.
my bad.
And scene.
Bill, anything? You don't have to. You don't have to.
No, I got nothing, Andy.
Okay.
I'm going to go home later and possibly do laundry. And
Okay,
I'll
cool.
probably be appearing at that same place next week
All right.
when the boxer situation is banned.
Outstanding.
Nice.
Back
Thank
to
you,
Greg.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Leanne, Bill Schultz, Kramer's less successful brother, Jesse Joyce, and Jonah Goldberg. Later.
The last word.